Hi YouTube, I'm Janaki, and in this video essay I want to talk about the idea less is more, and we will discuss it in two spheres: relationships and purpose, because I really trying to implement it in my life lately, and I'm trying to get deeper in this idea, but in a quality way, and it drastically changes my life right now. That's why I actually making this video. And I'm really grateful to the people who remind me about this, because I have close ones who help me to implement this in my life. And the first thing we will discuss is relationships. Less is more in relationships. What does it mean? The first thing, it means that we are choosing quality over quantity. If we really feel like we want to get deeper in our relationships, then we are thinking, what is a priority for me right now in these relationships? For example, we have a certain need that we cannot close, that we cannot realize right now. But we are thinking, what is this important in this need and what I can get? And we're discussing it with our partner openly, honestly. And we are open to hear the same from our partner. It means we are like, one of my mentors in relationships, they say, like, you take a crocodile, poor crocodile, you take a crocodile and cut it into pieces. It means that you're discussing every part of your relationships and trying to understand how you can get deeper in them inside relationships. So you literally feel in your relationships, you feel them. You really feel like, wow, this is cool. And the tendency is like making it deeper, happier, joyful, because this is relationships about. I heard one saying that relationships is like a game. And I really agree with that in certain point, because the game is when you're having fun, and relationships is when you're having fun. Because we want relationships to be happier, not like feeling worse, obviously. And less is more. It means that you prioritize and you are open about your priorities, and you're open to hear from the partner about the priorities. It sometimes takes time and introspection. I mean, probably the most important here is your personal introspection. Because if you feel like, I miss my partner, I want to see him, I want to spend more time with him or her, but you're not trying to understand what exactly do you need in this time. And you're just meeting, you're watching, you're seeing each other, for example, you're seeing a movie, but you don't talk, for example. But you understand that I need something, but I don't understand what. And this is something you need to introspect, understand, like analyze, self-analyzation, and then to talk it, communicate it with your partner. And it's important to be open to hear like another side, and trying to, these two words, because every person is like a world, two worlds, and they like can be together like this, or can be together like this. Okay, so another thing is purpose, because lately I'm really excited about doing what I'm doing right now. It's not the YouTube. I like YouTube, but not that much. And I understood that I think your life, same as my life, is full of a lot of different things. Communications, chores, I don't know, like some responsibilities can be, or even desire to just have a long sleep. A lot of other things that like take you away from your purpose. And lately I'm thinking, like, I really enjoy doing, like, opening up my purpose, and it really gives me energy, enthusiasm, joy. But why do in a week, I spend so less time for that? For example, like 10 hours a week. And I'm like, I want to spend more. Sometimes when I sit and starting it, I can do it for 4 or 5 hours in a row, and it gives me energy, life, and I'm feeling like a bird, like I'm flying. And in my situation, I'm in Ukraine right now. I'm from Ukraine and I'm here right now. We have a war, so I hear some different things sometimes, not that often as in some other regions, because I moved to a more silent place. But you never know, and you often like hear airplanes, you hear bombs and other things. And of course, it gives away my energy. And I'm sure in your life you have a lot of things that can take away your energy as well. Some problems, some unexpected problems, something that makes you upset, something that makes you like feel like you cannot fly, that takes your wings away. But we cannot change anything about it, because if accidentally we have some problem and we need to solve it right now, right here, we need to do it, of course. If I hear bombs, I cannot help it. Or I need to move and totally change my life and leave all my close ones behind. It requires energy as well. So doesn't matter what I choose. I cannot escape a certain time that I spend for solving the problem. And every person has it, every person, more or less. But less is more in this situation means that you are thinking, like, before the week starts, you're taking your planner. I have a very simple planner, and you're just writing, or even 2-3 weeks ahead. Depends on how many events and other things you have. Job, anything that is your responsibility. And you're just writing. You're writing what you need to do for sure, what you cannot escape. And you're writing for yourself ahead of time. You're writing the time for rest, definitely, because only this year I'm doing it. Before I didn't do it. It's a huge mistake. You're writing, you're always leaving a time for rest. You're giving rest, and you're writing for yourself time for your purpose. You're giving yourself this time ahead, so when the time comes, you don't have a full schedule, so you don't have a place to put it. Even if it's 10-15 minutes a day, again, I will repeat it over and over again, because some people say, I don't have time, and I understand, because once I didn't have time and I felt like this. But when I started to close ones, they were saying you need to start it, like try to do it every day, at least 5-10 minutes, you can do it. You can find your time. And now I'm saying it to you, because even if you forget about it, if you're doing but you forget sometimes, it's a reminder. It doesn't mean I think you're stupid and you don't understand it. I'm sure you know it. But it's just a reminder, because if somebody reminds us this, we're thinking, yeah, maybe it's important. Maybe the universe, God, says me, like, work on this, think about this, give yourself a time for open up your true self, your true purpose, because this is a place where we get a lot of enthusiasm and happiness, and as I mentioned before, wings. You're like flying, you open up your chest, and this happens automatically because you feel inside the God within gives you this energy and this happiness. So less is more means you're trying to get rid of things that you can get rid of, or events. You're thinking, what is more important? Do I really want to visit this event, or I just cannot say no, can't say no, or I just want to please people, or I just want to, I don't know, maybe like I think that this is important for my career or something. Like, just try to analyze, is this that important? So less is more means, to summarize the whole video, it means prioritizing and self-analyzing yourself, and literally writing and like writing what is most important for you. Like, you're just trying to make your life more quality by this. Quality time, quality relationships, quality purpose. You're getting deeper, you're getting more concentrated on certain things. And we have a lot of researchers that says that if person concentrates on something, writes a plan, thinks about their goal, they more often getting what they actually want, and they feel more happy. I made this video accidentally, so I hope it was still interesting and useful to you, and see you soon in the next one. Bye bye.